Imagine your heart beating faster, your blood vessels narrowing, and your body fighting for oxygen. This is what happens every time you light up a cigarette. With over 7,000 chemicals entering your body, smoking remains the leading cause of preventable death worldwide. But what if you could reverse these effects? One step at a time. What actually happens when you stop smoking? Let's uncover the incredible recovery your body goes through, from the very first 20 minutes to 15 years later. When you put out your last cigarette, your heart starts to feel a difference. Within just 20 minutes, your blood pressure and heart rate return to normal. That's because the nicotine you were inhaling was constantly bombarding your system, triggering the release of stress hormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine, which caused your heart to race and your blood vessels to constrict. But now, the battle begins to turn in your favor. As these stress hormones fade away, your body begins to relax. The tingling in your fingers and toes that you might have felt before are gone. Your hands and feet return to their normal temperature, a sign that your body is slowly coming back into balance. The next 2 hours are when the real cravings begin to strike. Your body is no longer receiving that dopamine high from nicotine, and the cravings begin to take hold. This is when many people feel irritable, anxious, or drowsy. Nicotine releases dopamine, your brain's feel-good chemical, so when you stop, your brain is suddenly missing that surge. It's not easy, but this phase is temporary. Hang in there, because your body is already working toward recovery. At the 8-hour mark, something remarkable happens. The carbon monoxide from your cigarettes begins to clear out of your bloodstream, making room for more oxygen. This may sound like a small victory, but it's huge. Carbon monoxide binds to hemoglobin in your blood, reducing the amount of oxygen your body can carry. As it clears, your oxygen levels rise, and your circulatory system can finally breathe again. For long-term smokers, this is a breakthrough. Imagine giving your body the oxygen it desperately needs to function properly. Within 24 hours, your body is already fighting back. Coughing. Yes, coughing actually increases at this point. But don't worry, this is your lungs' way of clearing out toxins, and it's a positive sign. Your risk of heart attack and coronary artery disease also begins to decrease. That's the first day of your body choosing to heal. Now, after 48 hours, the real magic happens. Nicotine and its metabolites are fully out of your system. Your nerve endings begin to regrow. And with that comes a restoration of your taste bud. Smokers often lose sensitivity in their taste buds over time due to the chemicals in cigarettes. But now, with the regrowth of nerve endings, food tastes better. This isn't just a small perk, it's your body telling you it's starting to thrive. But the journey isn't over yet. By the 72-hour mark, the worst withdrawal symptoms usually peak. You might experience headaches, nausea, and cramps, along with increased feelings of anxiety and depression. It's tough, no doubt. But remember, these are the classic signs of addiction withdrawal, just like caffeine or other addictive substances. After this, it gets easier. You've conquered the worst of it. At 1 month, your body has already begun to reap the benefit. Your blood sugar levels have stabilized, and your risk of type 2 diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular disease has started to decrease. Your body is beginning to feel lighter, more energetic, and more alert. From 3 to 9 months, something truly incredible happens in your lung. The cilia, tiny hair-like structures that line your airways and help sweep away dust and toxins, begin to regenerate. As a result, your coughs subside, and your shortness of breath improves. You can now breathe easier, both literally and figuratively. After 1 year, the risk of heart disease drops by almost half. Yes, you heard that right. Quitting smoking dramatically reduces the damage to your arteries, lowering the chance of heart disease. And in 10 years, your risk of lung cancer decreases by 50%, the same as someone who never smoked. By the time you hit the 15-year mark, your risk of heart attack is as low as someone who has never touched a cigarette. Thinking about quitting, it's never too late to start. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal, and you can take the first step today. If you need extra motivation, check out our other videos, subscribe for more weekly science insights, and feel free to ask us your questions in the comments. Together, we'll break the chains of smoking one step at a time.